Hi guys, it's Angie, and I'm coming today just to do a few project shares. One's a tiny house, and the other one is a couple of gnomes. And these are gifts that I'm giving out, and one is a tiny house. So I always show my tiny houses, so I figured I'd just show the little gnomes I made as well. These are going out to a couple of ladies, and so yeah, so let's get started. So I always talk about creative packaging. I love creative packaging. I just think it's special. It doesn't have to be super elaborate, even as just like some sari ribbon and handmade hand lettered tags. I really like to do that. I've been doing that for the last few years now. I think they can take it off and reuse them, or do it with what they like. But I just think adding little tags to every little every little package has just been a thing that I've been doing. So yeah, so this is a repurposed box, and I covered the lid with some Tracie Fox paper of Love Junk Journals. And then this is a Prima butterfly mold, and I just molded it with some paper clay and then put some bitty bits behind it, made like a little collage. And then this is just sari ribbon. So you just open the box like this. I still have to put everything together. And then, so this just comes off, it slides inside itself like that. So here's the paper that I covered with Love Junk Journal, Tracie's paper. And then I just ink the edges, and it just fits right back in there. And then, so this is the gift inside. So I just took a little wood circle and painted that. I saw that on Pinterest, so I thought it was cute, and I thought perfect. And so I just made my own and kind of did mine a little bit different, did some shading and went on it, but it's just like a little wood piece. And then I cut up some of my paper with my Martha Stewart scissors, shredder kind of scissors. And then it's the gift is in this little tea bag. So it looks like this. And here again is one of my tags. It says smile. I always like to use like inspirational words or quotes. And then I've been crazy with this technique and doing this kind of art. So I did it on a on a tea bag, and it turned out awesome. And then I just highlighted the word story and just kind of altered the tea bag. And so then it has the Mountain Girl Studio on the back and stuff on that. So yeah, so you open it up, and then I just put a little jump ring around the top here. And then you just pull out. So this is my tiny house charm that I made. And I'm sorry I can't get very close with this camera. I really wish I could for you to see the grand finale inside. Like I know I keep saying I'm going to get a different camera, but I spent so much money on this one, and for it to not do close-up, it's really it's a conference camera. But anyways, enough about that. But I wish I could show this up close. But what I'll do is I'll sit still here for a second so you can kind of just see all the beadwork in there. So there's like some gypsy charms, some crystals, glass beads, little charms. I love charms. Little itty bitty buttons, teacups, a little mushroom, some red beads, some more crystals, books, a lock, and of course a key, a spacer. I think spacers are fun to use in different ways as well. I'll just spin it around here in the back. There's a little bird and a book, an open book, and then like a fox right here on the bottom. So yeah, so that's the charm part. Oops. And then here's the dome, like a teardrop. Keep wanting to turn that away. And you just open this, and it's kind of tough. This one is a little stiff, so gotta be careful on that one. Anyway, so you open it here, and I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to be slow here. And this is the little house. And like I said, I do a bunch of still pictures, photography pictures, so you can get a close up. So at the end of this video, you'll get a chance to see this close up. So that's one way I've just figured out how to do that, because all it does is just keeps getting blurrier and blurrier. So It's blurry right now, I know, but like I said, if you just stay patient and go to the photos at the end, you'll get to see. I take a lot of detailed pictures, close-up, so you get to see. But anyways, this little house resides in this little tiny charm, and it's just a little bit taller. Well, the base of the house is a 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch, and then you have a little bit of the roof. A little itty-bitty nail. I mean, it's tiny. If you can see reference to my thumb. How tiny this little house is. And this charm isn't very, you know, long. It's just about that long. And so yeah, so that goes in there. And then it's all wrapped up in there. And then this is another little gift that brought back something that I used to do. Abby had gifted me some photographs that, and as a business I used to do that for a lot of years, and she inspired me to dig out some of my photos and put a word together for this gift. And yeah, so thank you for that, Abby. I appreciate that. I haven't worked with my alphabet photography for a long time. These are going to be 4x6s, so you're going to have to put them side by side or in a frame or do what you wish. But I also do them digitally, like on 8x10s or larger, even 5x7s. I'll spell out the word in Photoshop and then print it out on a 5x7, 8x10, and so on. So if anybody's interested in that and want to bring back that kind of photography, just let me know. Like I said, it doesn't have to be strictly on, each layer doesn't have to strictly be on 4x6. I'll show you what I mean in a second here. But as I said, I started doing some Seth Abner techniques, and I started saving all my leftover paint, painted on pieces of paper, and then I'm making tags out of them. So here's some stuff that I'm working on now. Some leftovers, I cut them out, and I really liked how I left the ripped bottom, so I'm kind of doing that. So I'm just making tags, and I'm writing on them and altering them. So I'm calling these my art tags that I'll be, you know, putting on packages as well, because I think they're a lot of fun, and it's a little piece of art. Little abstract art, excuse me. Anyways, it's super simple. It's just a ribbon and a button and a little paper clip here, and then you just open it up here like this, and then the back here. This is just some tape I found at a thrift shop, which was kind of cool. Hold on, you guys, I don't want to rip this. It's kind of like washi tape. It just comes off really cool. But I wanted to show you, and I signed the back of it, but, so yeah, so this is what it looks like. I'm sure you know who all this is going to. Anyways, like I said, you can have it framed, or you can put it together, or you can put it on, you know, a piece of wood or something. You can do like get a piece of wood, and then do some Holtz clips on the top and just clip these on. And I gave her a little bit of a variety, a couple F's and a few O's, circles, or O's I mean. And like I said, these are all my photographs, and I have a ton, sorry for the glare. And then a couple X's, one's a log and then one's a ribbon on a book. Thought that went well. And you can interchange it like this way. You don't have to keep it one way. So that's cool. Or you could do it this way. I mean, it's fun to interchange everything. Or you could have it this way. Or this way. Yeah, so I mean, it's fun. I love it. It's something I was very passionate doing. I did it 8 years ago, around 8 years ago, and I had a business doing this type of photography. I fell in love with it. It was something I was very passionate about, and then I got into portraiture and then fine art photography. But I still do this, so if anybody's interested, just let me know, and I can either mock it up for you, or I mean, I'm not, well, just message me, and if you're interested, and we can go over a print. So, yeah, so those will go into here, and then this just closes, and this keeps this closed. So yeah, so there's that. And then I just wanted to show you a couple of gnomes I did. These are kind of personalized gnomes. This one's for somebody who loves Rae Dunn. I really like Rae Dunn as well. But this person really, really loves Rae Dunn. I mean, she has like a cupboard that's about ready to fall over. She has so much Rae Dunn stuff. It's amazing. I love her collection. So she asked me if I'd be interested, or I told her I made gnomes and she wanted one. And so I thought I would just gift her one. And then I personalize it to her liking. So Rae Dunn is, you know, the whites and the blacks, but her house is in the grays and creams and neutrals. So I went ahead and did my gnome, this gnome in the grays, creams, and then a white belt and a cream beard, his little itty bitty nose. And then I've always put the charms on the hats because I'm a big charm person. So got some charms and then just some string and a button. Kind of kept it simple, kind of like Rae Dunn. Her pottery work is just very simple. It just has words on them and it's very simple. So here's the charm. Sorry guys, bring it down. Little charm, little crystal glass bead, and then a gypsy bead. And then right here, look at you guys. I made a little Rae Dunn cup. And this is a pocket with a vintage bead, or a vintage button, and then I made, it says love on it. So it's just white with the black Rae Dunn inspired cup, coffee mug there. And so yeah, I thought this was just super cute. And this is wool, felt wool. It's felted. I just love it. And he's just so cute. And he's got his cup. So that's that one. And then this one is, this person loves pastels. And so this is kind of like a shabby, vintage shabby chic kind of gnome. So she's just got like some glass beads and a gypsy bead on the end there. And she's in pastels, obviously, and some creams. Some buttons and her little nose. And then I put braids on her, because she can't have a beard with a dress. Well, I guess you could, but this one's going to have braids. Anyways, and then I just took a doily, cut out the middle, and wrapped it around as a skirt. And I doubled up some tulle. And here's the back, and I put handmade on the backs of them. And then I put my signature on the back of those. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed that when they got one of my gnomes, but yeah. Usually if I have a handmade tag on there, my signature's on the back. And then just a little key on the side. So yeah, I hope this person loves this. So yeah, so that's it, you guys. So this is just my quick little share. I hope you guys like it. And I hope everybody's having a good day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.